Come outside, go away. You don't want to. Don't get my sexual ass on fire. Yeah, you want to. Go back to your mother. She want to. She want to. Certified nigga, don't ever get it, don't kill nigga. It's the general, yeah, I don't you know, nigga. Love God, don't let you say, it's the real nigga. It's the general, I don't you know, nigga. Certified. Don't ever get it, don't kill nigga. It's the general, I don't you know, nigga. Love God, gratitude is the seed for more. According to the scriptures, God looks at our offerings to Him as a seed that produces a harvest. In 1 Kings 17, Elijah looked at the widow and he said, I'm hungry. She said, I hadn't met a preacher who wasn't. He said, I would like one of your pancakes. She said, all of you preachers. Yo, what the deal? And he looked at Elijah, or Elijah looked at her, and this is what he said. So the Dallas Mavericks made it to the Western Conference Finals. Shout out to them. I don't know if they're gonna beat Denver though. Denver tough. But they made it though. I actually got a show coming up. I just put the link in the description. All you gotta do is hit this link right here and reserve your seat for the show on the 23rd. And you see your boy get the rockin' live. You know what I mean? Oh, you ain't gotta go to a big stadium or all that bullshit. You come check me out live. But what we here today is the homie Wack got some new content, so I'm gonna run out of content, and I'm gonna let y'all get a taste of that. So we're gonna get into it. In Mark chapter 10, Jesus heard Peter muttering something, and he says, "What is it? We've given up everything."
Stuff for a lot of different artists. So let's get into the content, man. Make sure you like and subscribe and turn your notification bell on. Let's get it.
Type in the chat, bro, or accept the invite.
Yeah, he got to accept the invite. We sent it.
I'm in there. Except they're gonna send you an invite. Yo, Danny, y'all tell them the instructions on what he's supposed to do. Somebody.
Push accept, bro. I just sent you an invite to come up.
He on stage.
Oh, okay.
You sound too crazy. Come on, bro. Relax. Hey, accept that shit.
Hey, Wack, he's up.
You can't just press one.
Wack, he on stage.
Fuck y'all telling me for?
Hey, Chris, there's a microphone to the bottom right.
The microphone bottom right. I know the nigga. I didn't cuss this nigga out. Damn near put him in the trunk. Got paying for his house getting shot up, all kind of dumb shit. Y'all want to talk to him. I don't need to talk to him. I'll talk to him when you may want to ask him about his disco, Brock and Bang. But I think y'all know his music.
Hey, y'all hear me?
There you go. What's up?
What's happening, right?
Welcome to the Other Side of Clubhouse. I'm pretty sure you've been watching for quite some time, saying that Wack is crazy and I would never go on there.
You know, Cash Jones is my dog.
I should have threatened you with it. But I never did. I was just telling them, you know, it's ups and downs with this dude, you know. I get him work, I'd cuss him out. Nigga blame his house get shot up. He say I did shit. He say way out shit. Into the studio, in the stove shit out the studio, bring it back. This nigga, you know, he's all over the place. You got him pretty good disco. I want to say he started with Waka Flocka and French Montana. Am I right?
Yeah, I started with French. That's how I got fucking caught up with Diddy.
What's the songs you had back then? What was your first notable song you produced?
Shit, my first notable song was obviously was all that Waka Flock shit, the Brick Squad shit, Waka's album when remember when Waka was doing that whole Brick Squad Monopoly West shit?
Yeah, I remember that.
So when they came down here, Shook took me over there, linked me up with Waka's mom. Waka's mom put me on the album, and then she took me over up there to Atlanta, and then me and French, we were the only two Middle Easterns up in that motherfucker, so they kept us in the basement. So we were just freaking the shit, and things took off from there, bro. Everything just took off from there.
Okay, well, this Prince from the West Coast. I know Prince very, very well. One of my little knucklehead ass nephews. I got a bunch of them out here. Prince knows me well. He knows all sides. Business side, he knows the street side, he knows the daddy side, manager side, the crazy side, the reasonable, the unreasonable. He's one of those dudes that no matter what I do, he always comes back. He come back anyway. No matter what the fuck going on. It's kind of like, this nigga ain't scared of me, but he know I'm crazy. You know I might do something to him, but in this
It's
case,
not that I'm scared. It's not that I'm scared. Not scared or not scared. This is a long time relationship, bro. Stacey Adams days. What, we go back 2008, 2009.
Yo, I just found a box of Stacey Adams fucking mixtapes, bro.
I've been looking for that on the internet for fucking years.
No, I'm gonna bring you something, bro. I got a whole box of CDs. Swear to God, crazy. Bang, Brock. I'm gonna send y'all one. Y'all gonna love this music. I'm gonna send y'all.
I know who he is.
Oh no, I got bro.
I swear to God, that's Wack's greatest artist of all time that didn't come
out.
He ain't
lying. We put this nigga in Scott Storch's house to live. Next thing you know, we look up. Scott say, Wack, my shit been coming up missing since your guy been here. I said, what? He said, yeah, a couple laptops, guitars, and shit. Come to find out, this nigga got a nose problem, pawning all Scott Storch's shit out of the house that Birdman used to live in. This shit was wild, bro. I didn't have some shit going on. But nevertheless, we gonna get up in here. They got questions for you. You've been trending, believe it or not, on Instagram about this shit.
I know. I just woke up to fucking 50 reposts of my shit.
Yeah. Speaking your truth, 50 reposting the shit. You know, I'm kind of jealous, bitch ass nigga. I ain't 50.
Hey man, I don't even know. Once I saw that Cassie video come out, and you know me, bro. You know I've been on French. Just asked for how long? How many times did I tell you to set up a box?
Hold on, nephew. Hold on.
Shit.
Hold on.
This shit goes bad.
No French Montana slander. You know that's my nephew.
I know that's me and him. We came up together. But at the end of the day, this all roots back to all of that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna turn this shit over to the room. Boom, he's a guest. His name is Prince. And shit, y'all can talk about his music, talk about what's going on with this tough shit he's saying, whatever y'all need to talk about. I brought him to the 100 side of Clubhouse media team. I dropped his IG link in our back chat.
He been in the field, Wack. He been in the field, Wack.
All right, cool. That's cool with that shit. How you started in the music shit, bro? Let's get to it. Let's kind of get a little background before we get into the
background shit. My roots go way back, bro. Fuck, I was born in the industry technically because I went to high school with Dr. Dre's son, O'Shea, Daryl, Cube's kids, Aaron Wright. We all went to Taft High School together. So it's like Dr. Dre's son, the one that died, was my best friend. So he made me drop out of high school and shit. We were fucking juniors. I dropped out. We were doing our thing. He was introducing me a bunch of people, you know, his pops, Suge, such and such, everybody in there. So like we were doing our thing, and old boy passed away. So
hold on, Prince. Hold on. Before you go any further, yeah. A lot of these people think that I be playing. Prince knows me. Prince, the guy you hear on here, is that guy any different from the guy you know in real life?
Yeah.
The guy you hear on here, Wack 100, is he any different from the nigga you know running around?
Hell fucking no. You as real as it gets. This is what it is.
Prince, how does Wack deal with Suge when it's time to deal with Suge, Prince?
Suge don't want to fuck around. That's why Suge never says nothing.
There you go. Get back to it.
Many times, like I remember when that whole Ice Burgundy and Stacey Adams tried to get into it. Suge called my phone. He's like, "Let me talk to Wack over this shit, man." No, Suge don't fuck around when it come to Wack.
Let's keep it going. Let's keep the content going.
Yeah, so you started early into the industry. You say
where was I? So I was doing all that shit music wise with Dre's son. He was trying to get me started to making beats because he saw I was good with the MPC player back in the day. So I opened up a studio, did all that. Then old boy passed away. Then I was kind of like in a shit storm because I had no more access to Dre. I didn't know how to get to Dre when I was younger and such. So I kind of reached out to Suge, and then from there, Suge, he wasn't like really my manager or anything or any of that stuff. But one thing, he kind of hooked me up. He's like, "Look, I'm doing this little brick squad shit with Waka Flocka," because he was doing his little. That's how Waka had the Pyru pass in LA. He went up to Compton. All that Suge was behind the whole little movement they had going on. So he called me over. He's like, "Come on, I'm gonna introduce you to some people." Because at that time, the situation was like he can't do the club one time, and I was like a promoter, and we knew each other. I let him in the club. I let him pop bottles and all that shit, gave him free bottles. And the next day, he's like, "I'm gonna call you over to the studio. I'm gonna introduce you to some people." So I went over there the next day. The people that he introduced me to was Waka's mom. We were at the La Cienega Hotel where they have a studio underground. So this was during the time they were working on Flockavelli, Waka's very first album. So I went over there. Waka Mom was there, French was there, Gucci was there, Suge was there. We were all downstairs. We started cooking. So I made the album, and then they called me back a couple months. Waka's mom was like, I want you to sign over to Ms. Entertainment. So I went ahead and I did my thing. I went over there, did more records with Waka and shit. And then French came. I met French when I met Waka Mom, but he disappeared because he lived up in New York and Waka lived in Atlanta. So we were doing our thing, and French showed up. Me and French were actually living in Waka's basement. So it's like, because Waka has like a 12-bedroom house, and like in Atlanta, most of the bedrooms are like in the basement type shit. So it was just us two, and Waka was on tour. So me and French were fucking around, making some beats, fucking cooking, and then next thing you know, me and French took off. And we had it's not like even French took off because like he was getting passed by a bunch of labels back in the day. And back in the day, I was also an admin for Hot New Hip Hop. So I had a lot to do with I forced French down a lot of people's throats back in 2011. So I hooked them up. I kept this song on the homepage. Obviously, I'm going to keep my song that I produced on the homepage. It blew up, became a single, and then at this same time, it's like Waka's mom was having a self-destruction over there with her problems with the artist because that's when Gucci was going to jail. Nicki just fired her. Waka was accusing everybody of from his mom's side stealing money. Shit, everything was just having a self-destruction. So we bounced out and left, and then I bounced out and left. Everybody just left Atlanta. So then me and French had a record that was popping the fuck off, and then French calls me randomly. He's like, "Yeah, man, we were gonna run with this as a single, Harv Pierre or whatever fuck Hart for Bad Boy. Oh, they're choosing this record, this and that." So we went on, we did this thing. So the whole problem started going on once Waka Mom sued French, and then French was trying to steal my publishing from the back. And I was not giving up my publishing, and I had the masters of the record. And see, the problem was too, this was the mixtape era. So you had that masters, and once you put the song out, it's not like you could take it right off. These guys released the record without my consent, paying me none of that shit, this and that. And French was very like fucking trying to take my publishing for me. Like he's like, "I put you on, I want your publishing" type shit. I was not having that, and I was the only one with the masters because I mixed the record at the time to put it out. So that's when all the bullshit started happening with me and French, because French was like, "Yeah, Waka Mom trying to fuck you. I'm just trying to get you out of this situation. So come over here. I'm gonna sign with me and Bad Boy. I'm gonna get you a solid deal with like I did with Harry Fraud, this and that." I was like, "Nah, bro, I'm good. I'm doing my own thing. How the fuck am I gonna give you my publishing? Waka Mom already has my publishing." So I'm not on some sucker shit. And then once those two guys started going at it, I kind of fell back. So then once I saw my record go #1 on the Billboard charts, that shit was in the NBA Finals. That shit.
What record is that? Don't Stop?
No, Everything's a Go. Everything's a go.
Okay.
Yeah, that was his very first #1. It was the record after Shock.
Okay.
So that so the song was out doing all this shit. Now, I'm starting to get to the point like, all right, I want to get paid for my record. It fucks my money, this, and that. French completely cut me off because I told him I'm not going to sign to his publishing company under, excuse my French, whatever the fuck he was doing. So he wasn't having that. So I started hitting up Bad Boy myself. Like, I started Googling their phone numbers to their office, calling Interscope, all this shit. So, like, I started getting around. I got a hold of Harv, and then Harv was like, this is like about a year after the record came out. I'm like, all right, the record's on 106 in Park. It's number one. It's on the NBA Finals theme. It's fucking all over the radio. It's on Mob Wives. They got the remix with Birdman, Jadakiss, Fabulous, Wale. They put everyone and their mamas from New York on that record.
Yeah, bro, you had a beat. You had one of them beats. That beat was
crazy.
Bro,
And this was during the time where songs were lasting over a year or two, not just 30 days and out the window. So that record was on the Billboard charts for about a good year and a half. So I'm like, where the fuck my money at, bro? So I got a hold of Harv at Bad Boy. They're like, when we come to LA, we're gonna holler at you, man. Come to the office and let's talk about some shit. So we didn't go to an office, bro. We went to the Beverly Hills Hotel. We met upstairs in one of Diddy's suites, and I was upstairs, and we're sitting down talking. They're talking about, yeah, man, your record is doing huge. We need you to sign some of these paperwork so we can get you paid. You said you want to get paid. We don't have any letter direction. We don't have none of that stuff. Walker's mom been fucking you over. Da 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 da. I know Walker's mom been fucking me over because everything's going through Bad Boy. She just sued French too. So me, Harv, and Diddy are sitting there talking about all this shit, trying to figure out what we're gonna do. Diddy was like trying to blow smoke up my ass. He's like, yeah, man, I just take 1 second. Look at this. I go on Twitter right now, man. I hit up DJ Khaled. I hit up Meek Mills. I hit up such and such. I'll get them all to follow you right now. I'm gonna put you on. I want you to come. Don't fuck with me, boy. Like, and this was I was younger too back in the day, so I'm not on some no homo shit, bro. I was like 100 pounds lighter, bro. I was 23. I was a good looking Persian kid, fucking doing my thing, and you know what I'm saying. So I had that side against, with me a little bit. So he's trying to sit there and bribe me about talking about like he's gonna put me on. So I look at my Twitter. He had Meek Mill follow me. He had DJ Khaled. Everyone start following me, all sorts of shit, and then fucking. We're sitting there. I'm like, all right, cool. Where the fuck my money at, dog? We're talking about my money. And then Harv got out the room. Harv walked out the room. I'll never forget this, bro. As soon as Harv walked out the room, he's like, hey, come here. Come sit next to me real quick. I want to show you some shit. So he started showing me some shit. He's like, yeah, you see, this is the only reason why I ain't paid you back yet. That's because French has recoup this and that, but we can take care of all that. And then he started sitting, a little bit more comfortable and shit. And oh boy, pulled his dick out and he's like, come here, handle this shit. I looked at homie real quick. I was like, look, bro, I don't get on with that, none of that weird ass shit, bro. And I told him I don't, fuck around. I ain't doing none of that shit. And then he's like, boy, you gonna do what's best, bro. Like you want what you want. Come take care of me. So I said, bro, you get the fuck out of here. And I walked out the motherfucker room. And next thing I literally put, like, as I walk out the door, he's like, that's the biggest mistake you ever gonna make. I was like, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. I'm not getting down like that. I don't know what you and French going on. I'm not doing it. I'm not taking that deal. I'm not doing none of that shit. And you can keep you in court because, French, da da da. And I walked out. Think you ever made. So pretty much he tried to blackball me out the industry, not knowing my relationships with everybody, because as soon as I left that situation, I went straight to whack and game. And I was hanging around, but at that time I didn't, I wasn't in the because I was in trap mode. I was making trap beats. I didn't have the beats that was ready for game. Wack was trying his hardest to get me onto the fucking, documentary. This was documentary 2 out. It was a documentary. It was between Jesus Piece and documentary 2. It was around there. So that's when Wack was, starting to try to fucking manage me and shit. But I was going through so much depression because of what French and Diddy put me through over, not getting my bread in the country, most popular producer, and fucking, I'm being held the fuck down. So I was going through some depression shit, taking a lot of drugs. And Wack kind of had to be like distance myself from everybody and all that shit. So I had to take some time off. But also in the meantime, throughout all this shit, let me fuck the whole game up. So, and this is all the best part about the internet. Everything's fucking documented. So you could go type this shit up and everything. So if you were to Google, get Metro Boomin's last name, or not last name, Metro Boomin's age, and take it back to 2000. As a Go record came out, like this shit got so fucking like technical and shit, dude. Like, so let me start like this. Metro Boomin was my producer back in 2010 and 11. This was when he was 14 and 15 years old. He was living in St. Louis. So during all the fuckery of the French Montana shit, ever since Diddy told me he was gonna fuck me over, this and that, you know, by not doing what he wanted me to do. So I went ahead and I put French fuck up, and you know. And he was my producer at the time, but at the same time, French forgot to credit his name on the album. This and that, and no one was getting paid. So Metro hit me up. He's like, "Well, why am I not credited? Why am I not getting paid?" I was like, "Bro, I'm in the same boat, but I'm not going around at that moment telling everybody, yeah, I didn't suck old boy's dick. That's why we're not getting paid right now." I was feeling weird as shit about that type of situation. So I just told him, "Look, bro, welcome on. The French are in a situation. This and that." So Metro Boomin, you know, at that time, he even got offended by the whole situation, thought I was fucking him over. And other people thought I was fucking them over the whole thing. But it was just bad business from the go. And from that moment on, that's when that's how much I lost throughout this whole situation. Look, I lost millions of dollars losing Metro. That to this day, French Montana don't got a Metro Boomin record.
That never
You know what I'm
made
saying?
sense.
Like this shit goes way back. So Metro never talked to me ever again. He took his because I was trying to save myself. But even though he's one of the, like at that time I let him add a couple of hi-hats so I could put him on because he was trying to get on. But you know, that's going off the case. I lost the old boy, and you know, time went by eventually, and you know, that's where shit took off, and I fucking stepped away, and I came back to WAC, started doing my thing, and then fucking fell into fatherhood, took a couple years off, and then fucking came back. WAC let me produce Game's not entire. It was about to be his entire album until you know I had some mental breakdowns with some divorce papers, so I had a little meltdown and shit. But yeah, WAC let me do half. Yeah, he let me do Born to Rap. He let me do half the Born to Rap album. I was about to do it. Yeah, so WAC gave me that blessings, and everything took off from there, bro. But yeah, that's where it led down to. And then once I saw that, you know, and I've been always telling people about what Diddy did on the low, like with the homies and everything, and such and such. Nobody really fucking believed me. They were just like, "Yeah, you just mad because you know, the outside speaking, not knowing what's really going in on this side."
Hey, Prince, so you've been speaking about this for years?
Yeah, man, I've been telling everybody, like literally even fucking last year, I was like, watch what's about to happen to Diddy, bro, because I've been watching closer and closer. I've been hearing what's going on. I've actually even been following up with it because of the lawsuit that's going on with French and them over my money because Bad Boy's still tied into it. So it's like, you know, I just been keeping my ears up into this shit. But I've been telling people, bro, I was like, yeah, man, like I didn't tell him that he was trying to fucking people. He took fucking.
That's crazy right there, Prince. Right there. That shit is that shit is different. I ain't gonna lie.
How old were you when that happened?
2012, 2011. I was 22, 23.
Oh, okay. And I had a question for you. On the post that went viral that you put up, you had mentioned how you looked, and again in this room, you kind of mentioned like, you know, you looked a bit better, was weighed a little bit less. So do you feel like it was specifically how you looked, or do you think he just takes passes at men in general?
Hello, hey, you broke out.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I was saying, do you think that it was how you looked that made him try you, or
yeah, man? Because like I said,
I'm
36 now. I'm a grown ass fucking man. Like I was just a kid back then. You feel me? Like I was 190 pounds. I was like cut up a little bit. You feel me? I was a good looking little. I look like Montana damn near look like brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like we damn near look like brothers. I got chubbier and I look like fucking DJ Khaled. It just runs in the Middle Eastern bloodline. Like I run in with that range. So it's like I was like a better good looking version of them. You know, I was a good looking kid back then. So he took the pass. I had nothing to fucking do with the music. None of that shit. He just wanted to see if he could take advantage of me and fucking do what he does with everybody else. Bro. I'm not the only fucking about this shit about this man being homosexual for fucking decades. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go back and look at the original back cover of Machiavelli album. Pac got Diddy dressed in a dress. You know what I'm saying? So this shit goes back. Like, it's been known for what this man's been doing to everybody. He's been on that bisexual tip for a long fucking time. But I just hate to say that I had to, almost, he tried to make me fall victim to that shit. That's why my career took so fucking long, dude. I've been so deep in this business because of who I grew up with and who I know and such. Like, okay, you want to blackmail shit? I was fucking with Black Wall Street, even though Black Wall Street didn't break my shit off. Like, I was still fucking with Compton Menace. I was fucking with Juice. I was fucking with, New Jersey Devil, and all games I was producing for everybody. Game was fucking with. I was producing for all that shit, bro. Yeah, man, it's just been fucking crazy, dude. It's been fucking crazy.
I got a question. No, I got P. Diddy with that shirt off. You think P. Diddy took the proposition? He took the deal? He tried to get you to take?
With French?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't speak. I distance myself from that situation. So I don't know. And I know French is a Muslim man to the max. So I know he don't get on with that shit either. French, because he was already rich before the rap took off. French was already a fucking millionaire before rap. So, money and music really wasn't shit. And he's a terrible fucking rapper too. It's not like he was the best rapper before even his own manager did. I took him to Interscope before Diddy took over. I took him to fucking thing. He never took that deal over there. So, it's just been fucking that type of motion over there. But I don't fucking think, he gets down like that, because like I said, French is a Muslim to the hardcore. And
so
Muslim,
let me ask you.
Hey, Prince, we can't knock him like that, Prince, because he's really doing his thing, man. So we ain't going to knock him. French is still, regardless, you might say he's not a good rapper, but other people say beg to differ because he's producing.
But hold on, let's think about dreams and nightmares, right? Dreams and nightmares. Everybody thought, you know what I'm saying, it was gangster, and then this come out, and then you just say, did he say unfollow you? He unfollowed you. So like in my mind, and then you also clarify, like, the nigga been doing this shit since the 90s. Come on. Goddamn, Tupac said he was gay. So how far-fetched is it?
Like, what you talking about? Get more specific.
No, I'm talking about the propositions that he proposed.
I mean, it's different. He may approach it. I mean, it's not like he's gonna pick up an ugly motherfucker and sign him and want to fuck everybody, bro. Like, he's not fully gay. He's bisexual. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he may not feel like who he's feeling at a certain time. Like, his flavors, his taste is his taste, bro. Like, look, the man's fucking kissing on Rick Ross and shit. He's doing weird shit. He does all the suspect shit. How long 50 Cent been telling you he's a fruitcake? 50 Cent been getting on the fucking interviews saying that he been a fruitcake for a long ass time, and then he gets suspect. He does weird suspect shit, and I'm
just saying, like, they say that Diddy do this to a lot of people. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, he does. He does. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been to a Jamie Foxx party, and no disrespect to Jamie Foxx because he's open about being a swinger and shit, but at the end of the day, I've seen weird shit at these parties, bro. This is nothing new to music.
So do any of the people that didn't believe you back then, these past 13 years or whatever, do they believe you now? Has there been anybody that...
I haven't even talked to a lot of people about that. I really didn't give a fuck. I just posted what I posted. And, a lot of people just started like...
Bitch, I'm on to get back. Let's keep going. Diddy is the motherfucker. And Jamie Foxx definitely a swinger. Let's go.
Yeah. So Prince, I have a question real quick. Have you seen Diddy since that incident?
Yeah, many times. Shit, he's every time I go to a game session, Diddy pops his head in there and listens to Game's album, tries to knock his ass down.
So my question to you is, what is it or was it about Diddy that caused you to not retaliate with that situation?
I ain't gay. What the fuck else is there?
No, I'm saying, like, you've seen him multiple times after that,
Oh yeah, I mean, it's like sometimes he acts like he don't remember me or he don't recognize me when he's in the room. It's just like we make that eye contact, I look at him from the corner of my eye. He see me over there, but he act like I'm not there type shit. You know what I'm saying? Or he'll move on. Or the bro might be high off pills sometimes. You never know. You know, he may forget the weird shit that he does.
Hey, Prince, on some real shit, as a man, and another man pulls out their dick in front of me and try to do some shit like that, regardless of the fact at a young age, I'm fucking him up, man.
Hey, believe
I'm fucking him up, man.
My heart was there too, but I was, at the end of the day, I was more like, let me get the fuck out of here because I don't know who he's got outside. If I knock this motherfucker, I might get killed and never seen again. You know what I'm saying? If he's got the power to get shined, put in jail for 9 years, both dodging this, dodging that, I'm not getting I did think about that shit, but I just wanted to get the fuck up and out of there, dude. It was too much for me too fast.
You looked up to Diddy? Like when coming up in music,
yeah, that makes sense. He answered the question right there. That's the.
All right, so the next time you saw him, you didn't feel in a comfortable position where you can get off?
I can't do that either because Game knows I got a fucking temper and I did a lot of wild shit a couple times and I don't want to fucking go at Diddy in Game studio and Game pull me aside and fuck me up because I fucking, got at his big homie. Yeah, at the time, and I'm not gonna say big homie.
No, yeah, don't say big homie because we know that's not Game's big. Yeah,
I only said big homie because Game started.
You could have did it when I was there. I would have laughed at it.
Well, I didn't know either. I thought you would have got pissed off too. Like, no,
I wouldn't have gave a fuck. I
would have laughed. How way?
You wasn't there when we was gonna whoop Diddy ass behind disrespecting Brian, the engineer.
No, I didn't know that. I was probably that was one of the sessions because when Diddy was coming around, I didn't come back the next day. I came back. Remember, I kept coming every other day. And this was during the when we went to Chalice before when we were at Paramount and all that. When Diddy was coming to Chalice, checking out Game shit every time, because Diddy was always on the other side every time Game was on this side. So that was the only time. So yeah, whenever Diddy walked in the room, I just I kind of stepped out and just waited till he either left or I came back the next day. That's why if you go back and look at all the videos when Diddy was in the session, you'll see me in the beginning, but you won't see me at the end. I walked the fuck out of there, bro. I don't want nothing to do with that shit, especially since from 2011 to 2018, God knows how much more power this man's got because he became a billionaire throughout that point. I don't want no problems with this guy because at this point, I got kids now, and I'm not trying to, he's on the West Coast. Suge's not around. I'm thinking about all this. And I'm like, I got really no one to help me out if I really go head up with this guy. And I don't want him to piss off Game and Whack by disrespecting their session by going at Diddy when at that time I was, I lost my status with the whole, situation by fading out because I had to fade out because no one was fucking with me. That was on the mainstream tip. That was related to Diddy. Everybody stopped fucking with me. DJ Khaled never responded to me. Meek Mills unfollowed me. Bro, I had Wiz Khalifa was following me, and then all of a sudden, like some Illuminati shit. Within 3 days, everybody fucking just disappeared all at one time. It's like they lured me in. They saw I wasn't fucking with it. And they spit me the fuck out. But like I said, they couldn't get rid of me because my roots is good and I'm here. I just got 2 Grammys a month ago, and I'm still fucking rocking. You feel me? So they can't.
So did you actually have business relationships with these people before, or was it just follows?
Business people who?
These people that you just named that you said unfollow you. Did you have business relationships with them, or was it just follows?
It was about to start shit because this was right when my record was #1 all over the country. I had the #1 record on the Billboard charts. Everything. So they 3-4 days before I went and saw Diddy, all these people started following me, this and that, and then all of a sudden it's like one person controlled Instagram for all these people. So that's where my brain started thinking, all right, this is some Illuminati shit. Why are they all following me? Then they all unfollowed me at the same time. Like one person is running their Instagram. You know what I'm saying? That's all the weird shit that I always thought of. I was like, man, this industry is too fucking close together, and all the bisexuals are too close together, and you never fucking know, dude. Everyone rolls in different groups. Music, bro. This music industry is like one fucked up, retarded version of high school. That's all this music industry is. Everyone's in their own. groups and pods and casts and shit. I don't know who the fuck to trust. So I just kept to myself. Dude. Every time you saw Wack, whenever I came around, I was by myself. I was always by myself. I stopped hanging around with people. I stopped, chasing rappers and all that shit. If I get there, I get there. I'm not fucking. So fuck this 12, 13 years later, bro, my career was moving in slow motion, but I still got shit done because talent don't lie. And my roots is good because I got my own little clique and squad, it's on the west, and I'm still good with Waka's mom. Me and Deborah's still good because she sued French for me over the situation. So I even talked to the lawyers last night. I was like, hey, should I get involved with this Diddy case now that he's down? Because I'm missing over $100,000 in royalties, and just from that record for 13 years of back pay. And fucking, I even brought it up. I was like, look, we bring up the sexual allegation shit because that did damage to my career. I lost millions of dollars losing Metro Boomin to fucking Don Cannon. It did a fucking toll on me. So,
So what did she say? Like, are you gonna sue him?
I literally, before I literally woke up to my Instagram going batshit crazy. And I was supposed to talk to her this morning. I woke up to the first Wax text message. He said, get on Clubhouse right the fuck now. So I'm like, all right, let me get on this shit really quick. I know. And then I was like wondering why. And then I remembered I told him about this shit, but I didn't think he paid too much attention to it. He probably thought Prince was just talking some Prince shit. Because exactly how I've been telling people for the last 12 years, Wack even kind of brushed it off just a tiny bit last night. Like, all right, Prince.
Well, I know the nigga's a weirdo. I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, but now that
one thing the industry ain't never got me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but as soon as I saw 50 posts,
hey, Wack, they're gonna say to him, I'm gonna be honest, Prince. They're gonna say, why now? Why are you coming out now? All of a sudden,
because he got a voice. He didn't have a voice.
Hey, that's the thing, though. It's not why now, bro. I've been going at Diddy and French on Twitter for the last 12 years. It's not like I've been quiet, bro. If you go ask French Montana, pull up my text messages, bro. I've been cussing this fool out for the past 12 fucking years, and I have no direct source to Diddy, but I've always tagged him in shit. I always say he's a fucking weirdo. Every time 50 puts some weird shit out, not weird shit about Diddy out there, I retag it, repost it. I've been on the ass, bro. You could ask everybody that knows me, from LA to fucking Pacoima to fucking anywhere, bro, that I've been talking about this shit, and my homies are sick of hearing about this shit. And then, eventually I just started keeping it to myself, but there is not a damn person that won't say that for the last 12 years I felt bitter about this shit, bro. I lost a lot of fucking money, and it hurt my fucking career, dude. Like, I had a #1 record. I was XXL's top 10 producers at the time, and all of that shit fucking went away. Like, it just went. It's like you win a lotto ticket, they fucking take it away from you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's fucked up. So I had to go through some shit. And then as soon as all this shit started coming out, I'm like, fuck it. Well, let me get him when he's most vulnerable, because Waka's mom's taking forever to get me my money out of her situation because she's more worried about her situation with him. So, like I said, I hit up the lawyer last night. I could screenshot it, I'll send it to Wack so he knows. Like, hey, I started talking about this shit last night. I'm ready to sue the motherfucker, get my bread, and if they want to get some shit, I don't even care about the sexual allegation, bro. I just want my fucking money. I just want my bread. I just wanted to shit on him with that post just because he told me.
And what made you tap in with Wack though? What was how'd you tap in with Wack?
Because I saw
he
Wack.
Always tap in with me. The nigga send me music every day.
Okay.
I saw Wack. I saw Wack go on the day after the day the video came out and whooping Cassie's ass. Wack went on the internet and said, for the next 48 hours, I'm on your ass, motherfucker. So I was like, all right, so let me remind Wack of all the bullshit, because I used to talk about this shit with Wack back in the day too when I was with Wack Mom. I was like, yeah, bro, they were French fucked me over. I want you to put me in a boxing ring when they were doing the whole celebrity fight and shit. I was like, bro, do all that shit, because that's what it was.
Because Wack the electronic shit, you already know.
Hey, and I told him last night, this is what it is, bro. Like, if they're talking about him like that, this is more info. If you want to know, just ask about me. And then 50, I don't know how my post made it all the way to fucking 50 reposted it and Wack hit me. He's like, all right, bro, here's your platform. Let them know. So that's that. That's that, bro.
Crazy, bro. I don't know.
But
it's like kind of like part of me like why
I
would a man?
got homies, bro. All my dead homies, and me White got mutual dead homies, bro. On the dead homie KG, you could ask all my dogs. Even last year, I was telling everybody about this shit. I didn't give up. Like I was like, hey, look, bro, you gonna see weird shit coming from Diddy real soon. This motherfucker's still on some homo shit. Like I've been saying this shit for a long time, bro. Even last November, before they even discussed wanting to raid his house, just from what I was hearing from the Cassie lawsuit and all that, I was like, watch what's about to happen.
Hey Prince, so when you heard that the other producer came out on him, were you like, man, I've been through that same shit type of thing? You know, the other one,
Roddy, I heard. I didn't get too much into detail, but bro, because I just knew he's not the first one either, bro. There's everybody, bro. Fucking from even rappers, just from fucking Mace to Shine. Who hasn't this man fucked, bro? Everyone who's dealt with Diddy is dead or fucking broke in jail or cancer. He has nobody who's besides French, and he dropped French eventually. But who the fuck survived under Diddy, bro? Nobody. He'll take your money. His whole scheme is like this too. He knows how to hide his money because his mama runs the whole empire. When I did my research to try to find my money, I found all my money in his mama's bank account. So that's where the root.
So that's where the root is for Diddy shit is back to his mom.
Yeah, everything goes back to his mom. His mom is the owner of all Diddy Enterprises.
That's the trust. Okay. All right. So
that's where I found it. Yeah, that's where I found out where all my money's being hidden. So I was like, fuck it. Now that's why I hit on my lawyer. I'll send these messages away too. I told my lawyer, I was like, we know where the money's at. Now all these sexual allegations and not everything that I've been saying for the last year. Why not? Maybe let's throw it in there to scare him with the sexual allegation. I'm not trying to sue the man for his choice of what he tried to do, because God knows if he actually fucking put his hands on me, then I might have fucking give him one to the chin. But when you whooped his dick out, I walked out. Fuck out of here.
I think that's worse than a nigga punch you in the jaw, though, bro. Like I'm gonna be real.
I know, but I'm thinking about my own career and all that shit. I just want to get the fuck out the room.
I feel it, but what indication do you think was given to the man to say all right, this is gonna be okay, or do you think there was no indication at all?
Honestly, he was shooting his shot because he saw I'm not with I'm not a gang member, bro, but I roll with people. You know what I'm saying? From day one, I roll with a lot of gang members, and that's my get down. You feel me? So it's like his whole approach is shooting his shot. So that's all it was. The man shot his shot, and I didn't get on it like that, and I just walked the fuck out. But if it got even crazier, bro, I would have done my thing. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I was just thinking about my own career. I just wanted to get the fuck out that room because I felt uncomfortable. I didn't know who was watching. It's not because just prior, there's 3 other people in that room. You know what I'm saying? So he just shot his shot with me, and I don't play that shit. I just got the fuck out of there, dude. That was that. And I said I'll let the streets handle this shit when we get to it.
So you mentioned the Jamie Foxx parties. Take us back to a Jamie Foxx party, bro. What the hell was going on at the Jamie Foxx party?
Just a lot of men, a lot of rappers, a lot of celebrities on some men and men shit, on some Harvey Weinstein shit.
Wait, what?
But openly.
So you saying there was little kids involved, bro?
No, there was no. I don't see no little kids over there. Shit, I just saw.
Oh my bad. I thought you said Epstein. My bad, bro.
Not Epstein. Who's
Weinstein. You got it, bro. My bad.
Yeah. It was just a bunch of openly bisexual private industry party where people already knew but they didn't know. I've seen so many fucking people making out, doing weird shit. I was just like, man, I'm gonna be like Game and stay inside the house.
It's a wild situation. So them niggas we talking about rappers that everybody know, like niggas, but that we don't know that's like that.
Yeah, bro. Bro, when you be hearing about this shit, it's for real, bro. This shit no game. Like whack. No, Jason Lee. Jason Lee will tell you how these fucking rappers are under the radar.
So was Diddy the only one that ever tried you like that?
Huh?
Was Diddy the only one that ever tried you, that ever shot his shot like that?
At me? No, I'm sure he should try to.
At you. I'm talking about you.
Oh yeah, that was the one and only time. Because like I was looking for my money, and then they brought me in. I was just strictly there looking for my money. So once I walked in there, I don't know. He was just giving me that up and down look, and then once Harth Pierre walked out the room, and it was just me and him in there. And then he started like fucking sitting closer and closer to me and shit. I was like, man, I didn't expect what was going on until he said he just whooped his dick out. I don't know, bro. It's just fucking.
So there
weird,
go the signs right there. So you say he was sitting closer and closer. You ain't getting no, cause bro, I just can't see no nigga trying me like that, bro.
But it's different. You a brother. I'm just a fucking 23-year-old,
Muslim dude. I mean, Arabic dude. So yeah.
I'm not even Arab. Just just Persian. I'm not what he would be afraid of doing. But I was shocked when Wax said he took a shot at Ant. Because Ant would kill that motherfucker. So I was like, damn. When Wax said he told Ant to take his he told him to take his shirt off? I was like, oh shit. So no, Diddy takes his shots at everybody, bro. He just didn't know the roots of the people that he be trying to fuck with. He just on some don't give a fuck shit, bro.
So hold on. Before we get too zesty in this motherfucker, bro, let me get back to the hip hop shit, because I did want to ask you, because you mentioned the hot new hip hop.
It went down a dark road right now.
Yeah, I can't out. That's why I let the ladies lead that part. But so you said the hot new hip hop shit. You started off as an admin on Hot New. I used to frequent that site as a hip hop head. So how you get into that, bro, and then how you break out of that to going into producing? Because I know you probably leveraged them relationships.
So the owners of Hot New Hip Hop back in the day was DJ Rockstar and DJ Illwill. They co-founded the company. DJ Illwill's artist was Kid Ink. So I gave Kid Ink a bunch of free beats, and I never charged him. And in return, Illwill gave me administrative rights to upload any music I want to Hot New. This was when Hot New Hip Hop was super popping. Like every day, new music, front page, all the top shit. This was the number one place I went for music. So he allowed me the platform to break artists.
Brock, you don't know nothing about this, Brock. You don't know nothing about this, nigga. Fake ass nigga. You don't know nothing about that.
That's all my ear.
He getting it.
Nah, keep going, Brody.
Yeah, so fucking so I had access to the homepage. So I was doing my own mixtapes. I was uploading music on the homepage every day. I was trying to revive Stacey Adams' careers. I was just doing a bunch of shit for the homies because they gave me that platform to upload music whenever I wanted and leave it at the home top. So that's what I did for French, because I took my records that I did for French and I put them on the homepage every day for a month till it became a single. And then French want to call me, hey dog, the fans are going crazy over this record. Everything's a go. I think we should. I was like, to myself, I'm like, fucking right they are, because I'm the reason.
You feel like you broke the record.
Yeah, I broke the fucking record. You want to sit here and tell me Harv chose the record, bro? Fuck yeah. The only reason they're running with this because I shoved it down everybody's throat. Nobody, Shot Caller was a big record, but I had to fucking beat Shot Caller because that was a single. So my shit became the single.
Because I ain't worried about nothing was the last single, right? That was the third joint account.
Choppa Choppa Down was his first independent break, and then he did Shot Caller, and then Everything's a Go was the first single for Excuse My French.
Oh, okay, yeah, I ain't worried about nothing was the second single.
But they did break originally though. All those records were broken on Casino Royale 16.
That mixtape.
That was his first mixtape. Yeah, that was his first. Yeah, and then my record was on. They didn't even put Shot Caller on Excuse My French. They put my record on there because they broke it on that mixtape, and I shoved it down and it did its numbers, and it went all over the fucking world for 2 years. Like even a year after the record came out, they dropped the remix. I was like, and he tried to do me, bro. Bad Boy tried to do me so foul in the music video because I still own the masters and they still put it out. They put Swiss Beats and DJ Khaled in the fucking video to make it look like they produced it, but I had my tag in the beginning, so they couldn't fuck me out of it all the way. You feel me? They tried to Diddy tried to do me all the way wrong.
No, they did you dirty, bro, because that was around the time. That was like the time where the producers, the Lex Lugers, the guys were starting to get the names with they producing credit. We were starting to get into that shit, so they hold you because that was the super producer time where they young super
And I
producers
was
coming
a
up.
part of that whole. Me, Southside, and Lex Luger are the original 808 Mafia before any of this shit started. And to keep it 1,000, Southside is going to hate the fact that I say this. I started 808 Mafia, but the fact was I left.
No, you didn't.
Oh shit.
I left,
Oh
and
shit.
Lex Luger left. That's why. Why do you think Lex Luger and Southside don't fuck with each other no more? Because Southside was a weirdo back then, bro. Like Southside was working really hard, but his beats were like too repetitive, same beat over and over and over again. So it's like he felt a certain way about Lex Luger. So Lex bounced, and then he got mad as fuck. I came there within 2 months, and then got French's single. I bounced, and he was feeling left behind. So me and Southside got a little situation going on too. Because last time I saw him, he put his hands on me at Gunna's party. So me and him about to have a little situation coming down.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah, because I wanted you to take me down that path. I know of a couple guys that be with Southside, and I'm gonna be real. The one dude I do know of that be with him, it's not the he kind of weird guy, but so when you say weird, what you mean by weird, and then we gonna get into that fight because I need to know what happened.
Not by weird, by some weird shit. He's just an envious, jealous motherfucker. He's just one of those people. He just give you that corner of his eye look, that fucking hatred look. I mean, I'm not trying to get involved with the whole Southside situation. Me and him, when that shit happens, then we'll talk about it when that shit happens. Because these guys are gonna have to answer to me eventually. You know what I'm saying? Because I did a lot of ghost producing. I did a lot of shit for a lot of people that I'm not allowed to talk about because of the Privacy Act, the MDAs that I had to sign. But I did a lot of ghost producing for a lot of people. And they kind of put me in the back because this was when I was getting fucked over and all my money started disappearing, not getting paid for shit. So I'll speak upon Lex. Lex paid me for a lot of beats. Like I produced a lot of his beats when he was falling off. He was giving me 10 grand here, 10 grand there, such and such. But with Southside, when me and Lex left, Southside was by himself. It literally from 2012 to 2000, when Southside blew up, 2016, he had to go to Metro, my other producer, and then on top of that, Southside started signing my other producers because my producers stopped fucking with me because they thought I was fucking everybody because of what French did and taking my credits off and no one getting paid, such and such. Like they did me wrong. That's why for a while I had a reputation. People were like, oh yeah, Prince steals beats, this, that. It was getting bad, bro. Like it was getting real bad. People were just trying to knock me, do whatever the fuck they could to break me down because they didn't know what was like really, really the fuck going on. Like I told people, look, French fucked me, did he fuck me? Like random people, I'm not gonna say, yeah, did he try to have me suck his dick, and this is what happened. That I told to the homies, like on the low, and sometimes I ranted about it on the Twitter back then, but I didn't get too specific about it. But but when it came to my close homies and shit like that, I got very much into detail. So that's how it was, man. That's how.
I ain't gonna ask you to speak on the producing part because I actually believe you on that. Because I can tell based on how you speak about records, you'll be like the record went #1, but you won't immediately say the name. So I know you're a ghost producer based on just the way that you subconsciously.
Yeah, bro.
talk.
The paperwork don't play.
Yeah, like I can tell.
Hey, Brock, let me ask him real quick. What French do to you? Sounds like you want to get in the ring with him? You want to box him? What French do to you, man? Did he take your bid? Or was it just a money thing? Or what happened with you and French that you guys got into it that you want to fight him now?
Well, it's not now because this was, I would say, between the time of 2015 and 2018 when all that celebrity shit going on. It was just disrespect, bro. Dude's a very disrespectful person. Especially the way we took off. He tried to take my publishing. Then he stopped talking to me, and then fucking he lied to me to try to have me, turn my back on Deborah Atney at the time. He's just a fuckboy, bro. That's why you see everybody. Let me put it like this. This is who French Montana is. He's 50 Cent's cameraman. He's filming DJ Khaled's mama. And then why do you think DJ Khaled not around him no more? Why do you think Meek Mill's and them not fucking around with him? French don't got a solid personality. He's just thirsty to be famous. The guy don't give a fuck about nobody. He never took care of me. When I gave him the beats and I put him on, and then he's trying to take my publishing. He's trying to take my money. And then he tells people to stop fucking with me. And then he had to answer to me when I went on tour with Chris Brown. He was the opening act for Chris Brown, and I had Compton Menace with me. So me and Compton Menace and French, we went and had a long little talk. So French said, all right, we're going to take care of this when we get back to LA. As soon as we get back to the LA, this bitch ass start ignoring my text messages all over again. He starts ignoring me, starts doing all this weird shit. It's like, all right, hit me up. And then when I hit you up, you want to start ignoring me? Bro was just scared because I was on tour with him for 3 months and he thought I would run up in his bus and beat his ass. Because I'll mop the shit out of French, bro. I tell him that every day. I'll see you, I'll knock you the motherfucker out, bro. And as crazy as it is, I pulled up to his house one time when he was living in Calabasas. We had that big ass lion dog up there. I walked right up in that bitch. And because he didn't know Zoe, his female engineer back or A&R back in the day, she didn't know me and French had heat. So I kind of manipulated the situation. She invited me to his house, bro. I rolled up there with 10 motherfuckers deep. So I made French come outside. He came in the studio because he has his little private studio in the house where he makes his records. Because French got a bunch of ghost writers that write all his main hits. So he works at home. That's why you never see him make hits in the studio because he does the shit at home. But anyways, long story short, I pulled up to his house. I said, hey, look, bro, I stopped your house from getting robbed so many because all the homies wanted to rob his house so bad, bro. The homies from Pacoima, homies from fucking the outer city, from fucking Compton, everybody, they wanted to go rush up in that motherfucker's house. I stopped that shit from happening many times. But at the end of the day, my problem with him was, bro, he did me wrong. He's a liar. He has no good conscience for like people that don't bow down to him type shit. And I never bowed down. Like one thing he took offense to when he's like, yeah, bro, come to Coke Boys. Like this was during the day, bro, when everything was to me was brand. If you're not a good brand, if you're not a solid, I was like, what the fuck is Coke Boys? You feel me? I'll run with Black Wall Street. That's a brand. I'll run with Brick Squad. That's a brand. But he took offense when I was like, yeah, I don't know about this Coke Boys shit. It sounds kind of stupid. This, and that. And my publishing's already with such and such. So like me and him never really saw eye to eye. We're damn near the same age, bro. It's not like he's my big homie. You know what I'm saying? Like me and bro are like the same fucking age, damn near. He's maybe a year older than me. So I'm not gonna get down with this fool and bow down. I got my own situations going on. I came here to fucking get my career on. Now that 50 people try to put their hand in my pocket. Everybody was trying to put their hand in my pocket.
Damn, why was they trying you so much?
Because I was the dopest producer there, and they hated the fact that I knew it and was cocky about it. I was there, man. It was me, Southside, Mike Will, Lex Luger, when everybody finally came together, Metro Boomin, fucking Tadon, who did Oh Let's Do It, and fucking Zaytoven. Like, I was a part of the whole class. I was the only LA dude over there running with this Atlanta pack because I was with this shit. Like, my beats don't fuck around. Like, I really had that shit. And when I walked over there and I told Walker's mom, I'm going to have a single within 2 months, she laughed in my face. And then what do you think happened 2 months later? French Montana record, French Montana, of all the people blew up. And note this, French was at Walker's house 6 months prior before I was. Why does he not have a Lex Luger? Why does he not have a Southside beat? Because nobody was fucking with him back then, bro. Nobody was fucking back then. I was the only one that took the shot. I said, all right, this is cool. You're Arab, I'm Persian. We're sort of the same type of people. We fuck around. We did our thing. We blew the fuck up. And the next thing I know, this guy's trying to fucking work me for my publishing deal just because I didn't give it to him. And all that shit.
So you and Southside problem come from money, or what was it?
Me and Southside problem. Southside's just jealous of me. That's it. That's all it was.
So the gunner
but you say he put his hands on you. You wasn't. Did you defend yourself?
He put his hands on me at Gunner's party. As soon as he pushed me into Drake, like I walked up to him to say what's up, and then because I didn't think this was still going to be butthurt over 10 years later, this fool saw me. He pushed me right into Drake. As soon as I went to go rush it back off, security separated us. They had to walk me out of Gunner's party, and they walked him out of Gunner's party too. So they walked us out separately.
Yo, Brock, I hear a consistent theme. Like, listen, like, I think he around, like he says it early, like he around a certain energy, but he not that type of person. I would have never walked up to that dude and tried to dap him. You see what I'm saying, Brock?
Absolutely. But I'm saying, what year was this? Because you saying this was Gunner party. Drake was there.
Gunner's party. This was 2022.
So 2 years ago.
This was 2022. I haven't seen Southside in 10 years. I didn't know he was still going to be butthurt because I got the single and got the fuck out of there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is 10 years later. How you going to hold a grudge for 10 fucking years over somebody's succeeding first. His career obviously outdid mine. He's one of the biggest producers in ATL in the
For
South.
sure.
You feel me? He's like maybe the world at the moment, because he
he
with
talented.
the whole 808 Mafia shit. So I thought he'd
So
get
take
over
me
it.
back to you saying you start, because this gonna probably be the one of the clickbait moments. You saying that you started 808 Mafia. You know the Atlanta's gonna be on my ass if I don't press you about that. So what you mean by that?
I started the original 808 Mafia because there wasn't even
coming for you, nephew. I'm coming.
It wasn't even 808 Mafia. It was called Icons Music because that was my group. And then once we split up, Southside started the term 808 Mafia because I wasn't an 808 type of producer. I was a West Coast producer that could just make everything. So I just put 808s on top of my melodies and put my tempos from 90 to 140 or 130, whatever the fuck it was. So you know what I'm saying? That's all that shit
And under
was.
your collective, who was underneath your collective and who was a part of that?
At that time, it was only this producer. I don't want to mention this producer to give him some light because he disappeared off the face of the earth. But I had one producer, and then I had Metro Boomin. I had fucking man, this was 12 years ago. I had like 2-3 other producers under me.
Metro was
that I was trying to put on
from that group.
Yeah, Metro. Not even he wasn't even the standout. He was just the youngest one that I used for backup, just in case I knew I was gonna get fucked over. So you could Google this, bro. Go back, type Everything's a Go, French Montana, produced by such, and then it'll say Metro Boomin and Prince, and then go do the math. How old is he now? How old was he when that record was released? He was 15
I've been
years
back
old.
checking you this whole time. You was on point. Exactly. That was the exact time.
You feel me? He was 15 years old, living in
10th
St.
grade.
Louis. He was 15. He came to the tour bus. He handed everybody his beat CD, walking through it in the trash can. Gucci threw it out the window. French didn't even want to hear it. I took his, and I heard he got dope beats for a 15-year-old. I was like, you playing this by MIDI keyboards? Because there was no splice back then, none of that shit. Bro had fucking melodies. He had dope shit. So I was like, okay, I'll fuck with you. So I got him placements with OJ the Juice Man. I got him placements with fucking Jeezy. I got him placements with, everybody at the age of 15, bro. At the age of 15, I put old boy on. So I gave him his first Billboard record with my friendship by putting his name on there because I thought, all right, if I'm getting fucked, let me put his name on there. And if anything happens, his people could go try to get the money back because nobody saw a penny. So eventually nobody ended up seeing a penny. And he thought I fucked him over. He went on Instagram when he was 16. He's like, man, fuck you, Prince. I'm never fucking with you again. And when I see you, it's on site. No, I'm 26 at this time now. Now he's like 17, 18, and he's still kind of bitter over about it. I'm like, bro, shut your little ass up. I'll spank you. like I'll spank your ass, bro.
Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drum shit.
Yeah, exactly. But I felt what he was going through. But it's at a time where I couldn't explain because people were building a reputation for me for taking other people's beats. They were just trying to destroy me, bro. Because I was the monster within the whole pack of the whole fucking situation of all the producers. I was the dopest one. That's why I'm still here, not depending on other producers to make my beats like other people. Where's Lex Luger today? Where's Southside without Metro Boomin? Where's fucking anybody, bro? Mike Will, he's chilling. He's collecting money off Sway Lee. Mike Will's the only one doing good, doing his own thing, and did right by the book. So he didn't even fuck with Southside. He said, "Don't bring Southside anywhere around me," type shit. You feel me? They don't. There's a lot of heat within producers back then, but. Yeah, bro, I blessed Metro with that thing, but unfortunately, he thought I fucked him over, never gave me a thank you, and I lost a lot of money over old boy leaving. I lost a lot of money. That's why I hit up the lawyer last night. I was like, look, man, let's go after all this shit, because Waka's mom's taking forever. Me and Waka's mom share the same lawyer. So that's why she live out here where we do, because the case took place in L.A. We sued French in L.A. because that's where Interscope is. So, yeah, man, shit just been fucking crazy. So we just got to see what happens if I get involved with the case. I just want to get my fucking 13 years of royalties. That's it. That's all the fuck I want.
My thing is with that Metro relationship, bro. I think that's just a conversation right there.
Yeah, it is.
Because to be real, like I don't even want to gas like that. That's one you probably need to work on. Because if you really got that history, bro, that dude kind of like, I ain't gonna say he owe you, but like shit, you helped bro get in the game, and we see where he at now. We can't deny who he is now.
Yeah, exactly. And it's all the internet. Facts are there. You can't take that shit back. Internet's time stamped. And the best part is right now, dude, me and Metro, he's gonna have to answer to me soon because one, we share the same guitarist. Our guitarist just doesn't tell him that he knows me. But we share the same guitarist. His guitarist got a Grammy with me because he was a part of a record that I did a couple months ago for the Marleys. And the shit got a Grammy and he got a Grammy, so we cool. But eventually, bro, like my status is coming up because I got some fucking huge records coming out in the next couple months, and eventually, and it's within the same artist that Metro fuck with. I'm talking about Weeknd, I'm talking about Rihanna type shit. Like, look, like crazy.
Can you talk about that Marley's record? I know they going nuts right now. You just said that.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
one of my favorite projects.
I've been fucking with the Marleys for the last 4 years. We met at some Grammy after party. I met Julian Marley, and then Julian invited me to Miami because at first I didn't know who the fuck he was. He liked that. He liked that I didn't know who he was. So it was like, all right, and I was willing to work with him. And then once he saw how genuine I was with the shit, he invited me to Miami. We recorded a whole fucking album. And then we pushed it back because then COVID happened and then all the other shit happened. And then the movie came out and they decided to put out a little 5-track EP just to put my shit on ease because I was currently going through a divorce and a child custody case. And I just settled my custody case. So now we're about to put out this album that I just did an entire album for the Marleys. We got Ziggy, Damien. It's all on my Instagram. You go on my Instagram, you type the first thing that says Miami. You see the whole thing that I was doing just 2 weeks ago. I was in the studio with Damien, Steven, Julian, putting the whole album together. We're about to drop that shit next month. So my timing with the Marleys was just impeccable, dude. It just worked out right. Like I said, my roots is deep. It goes good, and all the fuckery that I've been through, bro. Like God, at the same time, puts me at the right place at the right time. Because what's due to me is due. You know what I'm saying? I got a Grammy for fucking nothing because it wasn't my album, but I produced a record on an album that, you know, did its thing. But now I got a whole project that I'm executive producing for the Marleys because I'm going from producer to executive producer. So that's I'm working my way up because I'm not trying to make beats forever, dude. I'm 36. I've been doing this shit for 16 years. It's time to start writing the checks. You feel me?
Nah, and that's what I think Wack wanted to convey a lot more, bro. When we have like people come on and talk on the platform, we like to like get the whole story out because it seems on the surface this dude's clout chasing, this dude's jumping on the bandwagon, this dude's throwing this out. He ain't nobody, blah, blah. But then when you throw out shit, bro, I'm actually having current success. I might be at the peak of my career right now. I have no reason to clout chase. I'm just saying the facts, and then you can go back and check it. I've been saying this shit. It kind of adds a little bit more weight and validity to your
bro,
to your claim.
I have no reason to fucking get up there, bro. I'm about to close an $8 million publishing deal in October as soon as all my records come out. I got a lot of shit going on, bro. I could have gave a fuck less, but when I see now that everybody's, you know, speaking up, I'm like, all right, let me just throw this out there more again, even though I haven't spoken about it in a couple months publicly like that. I always take my shots at Fresh, but going at Diddy, I always kept that on. I backed off from doing that because, you know, at the end of the day, I want to be with Rock Nation. I don't want my relationship with everyone that I got going on at Rock Nation to get fucked up over me going back at Diddy, because Diddy's tied in with Rock. If Diddy wants to stop my situation from going to Rock Nation, he'll make one call to fucking Ryan, Omar Grant or Sherry B or fucking Hove himself and shut my shit down. You know what I'm saying? It's just one phone call away. So I wanted to stay off his radar. When he came to games, Drillmatic sessions, I went to the other side. I didn't want no part of that shit. What happened. I just want to keep it pushing. I don't want to disrespect Wacker Game and start some more problems over there after the bullshit that I had going during the Born to Rap album sessions. I just didn't want to keep bringing more problems to Game sessions. You know what I'm saying? Because Game was fucking tired of it too. Game was like, fuck, bro, you're fucking going at it with everybody. I'm like, bro, there's a lot of fucking skeletons in this closet, bro. Like, I know me Game's known me since I was a fucking baby, bro. Like, Game's known me since 2000 fucking LAX album. I'll just take it back. Game's known me since LAX album. So it's like, he knows I've been rolling around with Compton Menace so I got this little chip on my shoulder. So it's like, Menace is the reason why I put my foot down a lot of shit, because anything goes down with me, Menace is gonna have my back. So that's how that shit goes. So like I had a lot of backup, I had a lot of things I could have done, but I just didn't want to fucking fuck my situation up for what I got going on in the future. You know what I'm saying? But now now that Diddy's getting shit by everybody, no one's giving a fuck. Fuck it, I'm gonna put this up, and then all of a sudden I saw yesterday it was just about 200-300 women reposting my shit. Then this morning I saw 50, bro. I can't even get on my Instagram. Shit is lagging.
Oh yeah, you gonna be activated in the media, bro. Well, shit, I appreciate you coming through. Shit, I know we got a lot more that we gonna have to touch in with you in the coming months, because you got a lot of shit coming out. Anything else you want to tell the people that you got coming out, or anybody else got questions or anything for my guy?
Man, just pay attention for that fucking. Even though Marley's aren't really out there for people to check out, but since they're viral, just keep your eye out for the next Marley stuff that's coming out. That's everything Marley for the next 4 years is gonna be all Prince, and Scoop DeVille been up there too lately. He's been trying to do the Prince thing, because they've been seeing these rap producers they saw me convert to reggae, and I got a Grammy in one try. So I've been seeing all these rap producers go trying to make their way over there. But yeah,
so you say you were just bullshitting around and got a Grammy, huh? Just fucked around and got a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? Like, right?
And I hit up Wack last night too. I was like, hey bro, I took a picture, I took a screenshot, and I showed him, hey, I got 108 beats ready to go for Game's next album. No disrespect to these other producers for the last 3 albums, but I'm coming to kick some ass, bro. Like, I'm ready to fuck some shit up. So as soon as Wack give me the word Chuck back in the studio, I'm up in there. I'm gonna take over Game's next album, and that's on my mama.
Nah, salute, bro. I ain't gonna lie. What's your Instagram?
Long Live Prince.
Long Live Prince. All right, so shit, everybody follow, tap in on Prince Instagram. I'm about to follow you myself, bro.
Shit, bro, just go. If y'all want to find me, just go on 50's page. I'm the first post.
No, I already did. That was my research. Look, normally I do research for shit. My research was 50 Cent page, and then I start going through your shit.
Hey, yo, Prince. Hey, yo, Prince.
Yeah.
Hey, I just heard you say that you was in the game for 16 years. How long before you fucked around and got your Grammy? I just came in, so my bad. I missed all of the extra.
My first mixtape was Black Wall Street with Juice in 2005.
Okay, that's the one that had Cicero and all of them on there.
Huh?
You said the Black Wall Street album?
The Black Wall Juice. His name was.
Oh,
Juice.
Juices. Okay, yeah, I remember Juice for sure.
Yeah. Juice was the first artist that gave me a mixtape. Even though Wack's first artist, if it wasn't for Wack, I wouldn't be a producer, because Wack discovered Stacey Adams. Stacey Adams had a reputable name back then, so I fucked with Stacey. Then that got me to Black Wall Street. Then Juice gave me my first mixtape release, and then I worked with who else was there? It was Juice, this old ass dude from Southside, from Black Wall Street named Southside, not the producer Southside. They had another dude named Southside. I was working with Compton Menace, and then time goes by. From 2015 to 2020. No, rap never got me one Grammy, but I did get Billboard records. But yeah, one fucking reggae song got me 2 Grammys. Got me 2 Grammys.
What's the Grammys? What was that for?
It was Album of the Year. I got a Grammy for songwriter, and I got a Grammy for the producer of the record.
That's what's up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Salute on that. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. To be real, I had to step out. You kind of I know you probably feel this way, but my boy Wack kept you alive too. It's kind of the same way.
No lie.
He kept you afloat like a motherfucker, bro.
No
we
lie,
call a spade.
No lie. You could even ask, because one it came down a couple times where I was like, Wack, bro, I think it's time, bro. Like, I need you to be my manager. I'll bring that Scott Storch money. Wack just wasn't ready for that time.
Hell no.
I just wasn't ready for that time.
No, your motherfucking ass a headache.
Exactly. Hey, though, if you were ready to deal with Kanye's headache, you were ready to handle mine, bro. No genius comes without a headache.
When you said a female indigo,
I got in there and got out. I got in there.
You breaking out, huh?
Yeah.
You broke out.
I got in there and got out. I ran out the back door with easy. I'm gone.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it was just to a point. Like, I know I was a motherfucker to deal with, but at the same time, it's just
wake up one morning to footage, all kind of shit. This nigga talking about, I know you had my house shot up. I said, this nigga crazy. I'm thinking he capping. Next thing you know, the real footage come out. So I'm trying to figure out why the fuck he thought it was me.
No. You see, you forgot about that. I never said it was you. I said, word to Whack 100. I'ma find you, got a mob, got a dub, whatever the fuck his name was. I never said you had anything to do with it. I just said, I know you Whack's little homie, and I'm gonna find you. And that's when KG went and beat him up.
I said, how my name getting put in that? Was that Gutter did that shit?
Yeah, Gutter did that shit. And that's why I tell people, Whack, let me do what I do, because I'm not no sucker. I don't run to the cops.
Where? What Gutter? Gutter dead? Where the fuck Gutter at?
Yeah, bro, I had my baby in my hand, and he shot at me 6 times, and I started shooting out back.
I told that nigga.
I had my daughter in my hand.
I told that nigga nephew, we don't shoot houses. My clique.
Yeah, bro, especially with my daughter in my hand. Bro started shooting up the house over 20 packs.
Hey, Brock, you gotta understand, bro. Certain shit, if it happened, this is the ugly part. I'm always a thought for the equation.
That's the fucked
up part, bro.
I see that, because like, why the hell you with that?
Only reason you were brought up is because Gutter was from Pacoima, Piru. He was everybody's little homie.
Yeah, but I didn't know what the fuck you had going on with them.
Tag that on the
never in my life.
You know, I'll do music business with you.
Yeah, never in my life did I say Whack had something to do with it, because this was weed related type shit. This had nothing to do with
we
music.
ain't gonna break it down.
You know, nigga, I don't.
You don't condone none of that shit.
None of that,
especially with kids in the house.
I don't fuck none of that type of shit. I tell the nigga, go get your man, nigga.
All I said was, word to Whack 100. I'm gonna find you on Pacoima. That's what we did. We found him, and KG took care of the situation.
Gutter been on the run ever since.
Haven't seen him.
Damn.
He's been on the move ever since, man. That been about 8 years. How many years that been?
That was 2015. That was right when my daughter was born. They came to my house. I sent you that video still. I still got them during the day. They walked into my house. Gutter pulled his gun on me. He clocked it back and he pulled the trigger and his gun jammed. And I punched him in his face, threw him out the house, slammed the door, and then we both started shooting out.
That nigga pulled the trigger?
Yeah, I got the video. I'll send it to you. He shot the house up 6 times, and I shot.
Somebody told that nigga something was in there, bro.
Yeah. I had 20 packs in there. Pesci. Everybody blamed it on Pesci, but it wasn't Pesci. It was that motherfucker Glenn Gaji, the one that was trying to hang around with you so much in the beginning.
Glenn, where he at? One of them niggas is dead.
KG's the one that died. KG got murdered last year. Yeah, KG died downtown. Everyone else disappeared off the face of the earth. I don't know where the fuck everyone else is. Yeah. That's when I distanced myself. I was like, I'm fucking moving out of LA. I moved to Orange County. I was like, fuck this shit, bro. People follow me home to get me for packs. Fuck all that. And that's how I was surviving the game. Like I was moving work with fucking every rapper's cousin's nephew's brother, bro. Like that's all it was.
The pack man.
So somebody told somebody I had 20 packs just laying in my house, and here comes Gutter Dub with his strap trying to get my shit.
Brock, some shit I'm never known for.
Definitely.
I don't do no jacking.
Nah, you done told me.
I may take something from a nigga. Like if I'm coming to get you and I catch you and you just happen to have something, I'll politely take it. But I ain't never been no jacker around.
Nah, that ain't never sound like your MO, cause that's why I'm wondering why bro even tagged your name on it. But I'm gonna let you back it on that.
Because he was from our neighborhood.
Yeah,
it was just because he was from his neighborhood. I was never blaming Whack for none of that shit. All I said was word to Whack 100.
My phone lit up. I think did you put some? It might have been some footage, nigga. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, no, I still got.
But see, you got to remember, yeah. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck you niggas tie in together. I'm like, why the fuck?
Me and him weren't tied together. It was all mutual people because I knew everybody from Pacoima. I hung out with Pacoima from Big Marv to Stacy and everybody from.
I'm trying to figure out. I said, how the fuck these niggas even know each other?
Yeah, man. That's before you knew my roots went back with KG and Mimi. Yeah, Mimi raised me when I was a little kid.
Yeah, that Mimi one crazy motherfucker.
Sound like you could still use a nice little management situation with my man's right here, man. Cause it makes sense, especially being that when you was at your lowest, that was your guy.
I told Wack, hey, deal with my craziness because the craziness will come, but I will bring that Scott Storch money, bro. I've been here and motherfuckers try to knock me down, break me apart. They can't because my shit. Wack told you in the beginning of this clubhouse shit. I'm crazy, but my beast is fire, bro. I got that shit.
You're out with his beast.
Now, when I just heard what your discography was, and now I'm just starting to kind of go through it right now. I'm looking at what you got. And then you was in a mixtape era too, so I know it's a bunch of shit that you helped with in-house that I probably can't even, you know what I'm saying, you never gonna see.
The only record that I could speak upon that I did ghost produce because the statute of limitations is up was Drake and Waka Flocka, Round of Applause, produced by Lex Luger. I made that beat. Lex gave me 10 grand for it because I needed the money, bro. I was fucked up. So I gave him that beat, and that was
So when you say ghost produce, take me and the listeners through that. Like,
he produced it without credit.
Yeah,
so just straight producing, they not changing, they not adding anything onto the beat. It's just raw, yo beat, straight same beat.
Yeah, they just put. I mean, they might do their own. The only person that did. I'm not going to speak of the record, but the only person that altered one of my beats was Timbaland.
Okay, that's a question I want to ask. You see how you spoke on one but didn't speak on the other? Do some come with NDAs and more money?
Yeah, but you see, I could speak on like some artists, but I can't speak on which song.
Okay, I noticed that. Now I've been noticing. Doing that, so I noticed that. Okay.
Yeah, so like Lex Luger, I could say because the statute limit, he only put up like his lawyer put up like a 7-year statute of limitations. Like Timbaland and Swiss Beats and these guys, they put up fucking 20 years, 30 years type shit where I could never speak upon it.
And that's only to speak upon it because you could never come back and then try to reap royalties from a record that you already sold, right?
Because I was paid out front.
And you can't do anything with the record yourself, like you know how like Taylor Swift came back and redid her old records.
Yeah, no.
You can't do something with those beats like that, huh?
No. Because once I give them the stems and the masters, it's over.
Okay.
Once they have the masters and you have the masters, the judge is going to be like, well, if he has the masters, somebody gave him, unless you got robbed. And
the nigga like Wack who don't give a fuck. I'll go replay your shit.
That's what I'm saying, like, because you can go get it.
Nah, you got to remember, though, bro, like, and Prince will tell you, that's part of the secret to game success. Wack don't give a fuck. Straight up. Nigga, I'll replay the Irv Gotti shit. Told him holla at me. Took too long to give me the files, nigga. You know I got the EP over there, Prince. He be playing every time.
Man, you'll talk.
Oh, you want to play with the files? No problem. Watch this.
Done deal.
Because that's some shit. That's some awareness, bro. That's your career. Like, you touch your hand on some shit.
See, like, you can see they'll fuck with Prince, right? But they know you file a lawsuit on me, I might run into you at the Grammys, the Emmys, the awards. It ain't worth the headache. And then it depends on what camp Prince running in. Prince running the right camp, they don't fuck with him. But Prince, he ain't done with. All he need is latch on to the right thing. Me to go put him over there in one of them camps and let him go.
Shit, he just got a Grammy, huh? So shit, nigga, obviously moving in the right direction.
Hey, and more to come. Because more of this shit don't stop.
You heard him?
You ain't work with Top Dog yet?
Man, I've been trying to. I got the folder ready for Kendrick. You just tell me when.
I got
the folder ready for Schoolboy. You just tell me when. Because Schoolboy my favorite over Kendrick. No disrespect to nobody, but I like Schoolboy shit way more. Even though Kendrick popped
up. You need that Ab-Soul pack, nigga. Fuck you talking about? You know what Ab-Soul is?
Got one more question for you, Prince. Before you go, do you got do you got any proof in regards to the P. Diddy allegations that you got outside of?
It was no one's gonna talk about it, bro. It was just me. It was just we were at the Beverly Hills Hotel. It was just me, him, and Harv. So it's just gonna be hearsay type shit. But I'm not gonna put myself out there and be like, yeah, man, where's the stick in front of me? I could have just been, where the fuck's my money at, bitch? You know what I'm saying? I could have just got down to that, but that was just a private situation that happened in the room.
But you ain't gonna say nothing about, like, you ain't gonna voice that actually happened.
I did voice. I voiced it yesterday. I'm voicing it right now.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Like,
hey, yo, Drewby, ain't nobody gonna make up a lie about somebody pulling a dick out in front of them, man. I don't think that ain't nobody gonna just be like, hey, yeah, I got, like, we men at the end of the day. I ain't gonna be like, hey, yeah, man, pulled out a dick in front of me. Like, we ain't, like, that's some real shit. Like, for a man to come out and say that, it's gotta be real. You know what I mean?
Even before all this shit happened, all the homies know because I've been telling, like, the close homies stuff.
I'm gonna say I agree, but it's like with everything that's going on, what I'm trying to figure out, like, is there any way to, like, separate that from it being just a money grab? Like, I hear, what he's saying and what he owes, but how can we say, you know what I mean, that he ain't? You know what I mean? We never know what people will do.
Publicly,
to be honest with you.
Publicly, it was separated because I never mentioned it publicly, but within my groups, my inner circles, and people I come across with, I have spoken about what happened that day. But I just never put that on Twitter because I didn't want no weird shit to happen. But I only spoke about the money on Twitter and Instagram. But when it came to what he actually did, I put that shit on the fucking with the homies. All the homies knew, like, everything to the point, everything to the dot. Like, this, not one of my homies gonna tell you, yeah, Prince didn't fucking bug us about this shit for 12 fucking years. Every day, like, they got tired of hearing this shit. But now, it's out there. I was like, all right, who's lying now? I've been telling you guys he's been doing this shit forever.
Nah, hearing your character on here, I can see that shit happening. Like, but it's like at the same time, I'm glad you ain't do it, man. I'm glad you ain't do it.
I'm glad you ain't.
You probably would have been a number one producer though for a couple years, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, it's better for you later, bro. That's the way. Like, don't ever go against your morals, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you see how God works.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like, it's not like he was my only situation. I blew up his artist. You know what I'm saying? That was just one situation. Like, what they didn't understand is what I understood is I'm already signed to Waka's mom. What the fuck can you guys do for me? That's not going to take more money out of my pocket, especially when I haven't seen. The whole reason I'm in this hotel room is to collect my money. And then instead you guys want to fucking see what I'm about. Like, I'm not on that shit. That's all it was. I just went looking for my motherfucking money.
Prince, I'm just going to ask you one quick question. We hear a lot about Harv being involved in.
Is he still alive? I heard he passed away.
You're in the Matrix.
Oh, I don't know.
I thought he passed away.
Oh, sorry. Am I still in?
Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, there she goes. Go ahead, Sunshine.
Go ahead. You gotta continue with the question. I think she can't talk. Go ahead, Sunshine. Can you continue with the question?
Oh yeah, I was just asking, like, what role does Harv have in all of this? Because we hear that he was involved in a lot of these situations.
Well, Harv walked out the room when I was with Diddy, so I don't know. I guess Diddy signaled him, or he just fucking walked out. Diddy did initiative of the moment, but Harv was like, he was linked. He A&R'd even though I blew up my record, he A&R'd my record to be French's first single and to put it on the album. So the way I got to that hotel was communication through Marv, because I couldn't get to Diddy. I got Harv, not Marv. I got through Harv because I got his email somehow through some people at Bad Boy and because I was looking for my money. So they linked me with him, and his excuse was, yeah, we can't pay you till French recoups. I said, my exact words to him, I have it still on my email to this day, bro. He says French hasn't recouped, and I said, what the fuck does French's recoup have to do with me? I'm not signed to Bad Boy. Give me my motherfucking money, and whatever French owes you, that's his problem, because I'm a part of the fucking recoup. You got to pay me. I'm a part of the royalties. I have the master still. And that's what scared Bad Boy, because this was the mixtape time. This is not like the streaming time where you could put up a song and bring it down. This was, all right, the record's out. It's all over the fucking place. It's on TV. It's on Mob Wife.
Damn, okay.
I got the masters. So they invite me to the hotel because they scared the shit about what I'm going to do. But unfortunately, at that time, I didn't even have enough money to sue them, because it costs money to sue people. These lawyers want like 50 grand to go after your money up front. You know, so I didn't have the bread. So they knew I had the masters. They put the song out. It was all over the place. And Waka's mom was already in a lawsuit with them over some bullshit. That's the last thing they wanted from me. So they brought me in there. They saw that, they found out that I didn't have enough money to get a lawyer. So Harv walked out the room, and Diddy whipped out his dick and all this shit, and I walked the fuck out of there.
Boy, you lucky I wasn't around back then.
I tried to have you around back then. That's when we first started. That's when we first linked back up. When I came back from Brick Squad, and I was sitting outside game studio every day. Huh?
He wouldn't have played with you.
Yeah, fuck no. That's why I told you, hey, Wack, go get my money from French. I'll give you half of it. I texted you that like 1,000 times. You're like, man, fuck you. I'm not dealing with your bullshit.
In my opinion, that's why a person like you benefits a lot from having a management like a hands-on manager like Wack, because that's what you would need. That's what you would miss.
Yeah, because
that would have been
do some weird shit with Wack.
Yeah.
Who's in a strong arm Wack?
So you still haven't got that. You still haven't got that money from that record.
Waka's mom settled, and she told me I was a part of the settlement. That she linked me up with her lawyer. So that's what I talked to her, and she's been for the last year trying to find my money. And I was like, I did my research. I was like, don't look into French. Go look into Diddy's mom, bro. My money, Harv said French didn't recoup. So I backed off of French, and at that moment, even though French was trying to do some weird shit with me with my publishing and just being a weirdo that he is, just because I know him personally. People know him on the cool level. That's their relationship. With me, I know him on some weirdo shit. So
when you say find my money, though, bro, break that down for the person that doesn't know.
Well, when you don't sign a letter of direction, the money just goes to the label and then it just disappears. So I refused to sign any paperwork for my release of Everything's a Go. That's why one thing they did, it was the single, but they took it off the album, and then 4 years ago they put it back on the album so French's album could go platinum. They had to add my record for the shit to go platinum because I had the most streams. Because the song after that was Pop That with Nicki. And that was the only single with Dr. Luke or whatever his name was. Uncle Luke, yeah, with Uncle Luke, and that record blew up. But it still didn't. It kept French at gold. And then once they added my record just 4 years ago, that reignited my whole situation. I was like, all right, these motherfuckers put my shit back on the album. This shit went platinum. And I'll screenshot these messages and I'll send them right to Wax so he knows exactly what I said to my lawyer. And she's waiting for me to probably call her right now. But I answered to Wax first. So I'm gonna take care of this situation with him and see what she feels about it. Now that 50 put this shit up, it's even more serious.
So how that feel, bro? Seeing your shit in the NBA commercials, LeBron James throwing it on his Instagram, because I remember that beat, bro. That beat was everywhere, nigga. So it like you seeing it, Bron working out to it, everything going crazy because of your work, and you ain't got a dime from it, my nigga. What's going on at that moment? Because you about what year was this?
The song came out 2011. It lasted till 2014, 2013. That song went 3 years deep before streaming.
So you 24 years old at this time, right? Like 22?
I'm 1987. The song came out 2011, so I'm like 22.
Yeah, 22. Yeah, so you 22. So you a young dude. Do you feel like it was a partially on your part because of the paperwork? You didn't have it done correctly, or you just feel like it was just a bigger conglomerate trying to fuck over a little guy?
I see. At the end of the day, bro, I wasn't stupid because I already my contracts were already looked over by a couple other people that I looked at what I signed with Waka's mom. I found out that this is why me and her kind of had our little issue before I backed off and realized French was a problem. I gave her 100% of my publishing. That was one of the biggest problems. But the thing was, she never collected because French kept the money. Bad Boy kept the money. They didn't, because I never signed the letter of direction. Even though she had my publishing, they still need my signature for the letter of direction where the money goes.
Mm-hmm.
So I had the master. I'm the only one that had the masters, and the song was already out. It was doing its thing. So I just never did anything. I backed up. I was like, where's my upfront money? Where's the royalties going to be coming from? Where's such and such? Like, nothing was coming, and the song was already out. I mixed it, I released it, I mastered it. It was fucking everywhere, and it was just a fucking mess, bro. Everything, it was just very, very fucking messy over there because Waka's mom at the same time, she didn't expect me to. This fucking guy came from LA. He's cocky as shit. He said he's going to be the biggest producer. How many people has said that so many times in her life? And he's going to get a single. I almost got a single with Gucci, but Gucci went to jail. But then I took it up with French, and that shit happened, bro. They were all in shock, bro. It just happened way too fast. They didn't expect me to come over there and say I'm going to be the greatest Don Dada in the motherfucking world, and really for it to start happening. Because Lex Luger was popping at that time. She didn't give a fuck about nothing but Lex Luger. You feel me? Like,
you heard
this was
the name I mentioned during that time, bro. Lex Luger, to me, he's the most underrated producer. Yeah, like that motherfucker is a problem, bro. He changed the sound of music at that time, but I would say you was a part of that change. But that was more the heavy 808 sound, so it's not necessarily your sound. But he definitely changed the sound of music for sure.
He did. That's what was pissing off Southside too.
Yeah, because they were Southside was in his shadow for sure, early.
Huh?
I didn't even know Southside. I said Southside was in his shadow for sure. Because I'm from Houston.
Of course,
bro,
that's why. You can see the hate in Southside's mouth when he speaks about Lex Luger. Whenever he gets on producer culture interviews and he says there was this one guy back in the day, y'all might not know him. His name was Lex Luger. I was like, what, man? Why are you gonna knock old boy down like that?
Yeah, one of them backhanded compliments, like you might not know him.
Yeah. Like, why you gonna talk shit about bro like that when you were over there trying to fucking learn from him?
Because Lex did that Ham beat. He got into Kanye.
That was after. That was after.
Yeah, that was after.
But Southside went over there too. Southside got on that album too. Don't get me fucked up. Southside did make Watch the Throne, but not on.
Yeah, fucking with Kanye. Kanye went to Atlanta. He was fucking with all of them. So that was how he got through there, right? Wasn't that the connection?
Yeah. It was all that shit. Like we all went over there. It was me, Southside, Lex Luger.
Did you have a little bitterness in your heart though at that moment when you start seeing that kind of? That was right before.
Listen, one thing about me, bro. I know how dope I am, and I know my timing. And one thing about me, bro, why I'm so successful and why I keep succeeding is because I put people on, whether they're dope or me or not. I was always trying to do the whole label thing as soon as I started. So seeing Lex, why the fuck am I going to feel bitter about Lex Luger popping off when I just got my opportunity to pop off? I'm watching, I was like, damn, I want to work with bro. But at this same time, when Lex went and did Ham, this was right at the verge when he was leaving. And my record with French was starting to do its thing. So it's like, I didn't give a fuck. He got his situation. I'm about to have my next. I'm not worried about the next man. I know I just got me coming because Waka's mom will tell you, bro, I came there and I said, I'm taking over this shit as soon as it's done. As soon as Lex is doing his thing, this and that. Me and Lex were cool too. I sold him beats. He was helping me survive. There's no ways for me to fucking feel bitterness about none of that shit. You feel me? Like, he might be like right now, no, Prince never sold me that beat. That's just to hold his own credibility. But I don't give a fuck. Statute of limitations is up on that record, so I can give a shit. I'll say I produced round of applause for fucking Waka Flocka and Drake, and I sold it to Lex for 10 grand. That's that. But I didn't give a fuck about what he did with Ham because by then I was almost out of there. Nicki was a couple months gone. Gucci was in jail. Waka, I did like 8 songs with Waka. I already knew my path was on its way, bro, because I was one of the first producers at that time. This was before Mustard, before Hit Boy. Hit Boy got on the Watch the Throne album with the Niggas in Paris album.
Mm-hmm.
So this was before he blew up. I was the first producer in 2010, before Hit Boy, to be on without going through Dr. Dre. Because
from the West Coast.
Yeah, because the South, because Waka put me on. Waka's mom put me on. Suge sent me over there. You feel me? So it's like Suge could have, extorted my ass and did a whole bunch of shit. He didn't give a fuck. That fool had his own world of shit he was going through at that time. So he's like, go fuck Waka's mom. Thank you. I let him pop bottles at the club the night before he did his thing. And he always remembered me as a kid because when I grew up with Dre's kids, he'd always see me at Can-Am Studios when I was like fucking 7, 8 years old, 6 years old at the Death Row Studios with, Dr. Dre's kids.
So that's what made you want to produce, was like being around.
I didn't always want to produce. I was just cool with Dr. Dre's son.
So,
He convinced me to start producing and fucking.
So in a sense, you still got put on through Dre.
Technically, that's why that's why he brought me over, because my main sound was the Dr. Dre sound. That's why I could literally go into a studio with any like Dre, Game, 50. I will have that Aftermath product because that's the sound I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? That sound Wack and Stacey Adams was doing, that's the sound I grew up with. Like, y'all
when
don't
Wack
understand.
mentioned Stacey Adams, I know him because of your work. And when I say your work, I mean your hot new hip hop work. Because that was the site where I would go find my Wayne records. Y'all would post every Wayne song every day. Any verse he would jump. That was during that time, right? When he was going nuts.
You would see Stacey. But I'm telling you, Wax
you put him right afterwards.
Wax history goes back, bro. Wax been dealing with the greatest rappers of all motherfucking time, even before y'all known him fucking with Game, bro. Like Wax roots go way back, further than what y'all even know he talk about. You feel me? He's had the greatest rap, like Stacey Adams, bro. That was the Game and Rick Ross and Jay-Z mixed together in one pot. He just had his issues. He had his demons. You know what I'm saying? That's not Wax's fault. But Wack knows Wack been knowing what he's doing. So at the end of the day, it took that. Life is like a domino effect. You feel me? From Dre's son to such and such for me to Stacey Adams and Wack. It took that combination of shit for me to like, all right, find my way and make this shit really work.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it took me from fucking Stacey to get to Black Wall Street, or from Black Wall Street to get to Suge, and then from Suge to get to Waka, from Waka to get to French, from French and all that shit. When it went down the drain, I came back to the West, relinked with Game, sat outside his fucking studio for 5 fucking years till he put me on his fucking album. And then, I was trying to do my thing with Wack at the same time. That's when Wack started first managing Game, but he was doing Migos stuff on the side and all that stuff. So he was trying to help me out, but it's just like I was going through a lot of shit personally back then, bro. I was going through depression. I was sipping lean every day. I was fucking popping Xanax all the time.
Because that was your chance. He was trying to put you in the dope because you had the Migos out there all the time, and nigga try to put you in the same studio so you can do your thing, but you wasn't even, you know what I'm saying?
No. When it comes to ready to go to work in the studio, I'm so ready to go. I only had one breakdown in the studio one time because during the Born to Rap album, my ex-wife served me divorce papers in the middle of the session. And
God damn.
And the worst part was I was like, the owner of that studio gave me a bag of cocaine because I got depressed. I started doing coke. I lost my mind. I walked out the studio with Game's weed. Everyone thought I stole Game's weed, and I was like, no, bro. I was just.
So you were a mess then.
You almost got your ass beat.
Because when I went home, my kids were missing. She took off with my kids, so I had a legit breakdown. Like I broke the fuck down. Like I found out the bitch took off to Las Vegas with my kids.
That's why Wack called him Indigo. That's why Wack called him Indigo right there.
Oh, okay.
Now we know why you called him Indigo.
So yo ass. Because I'm wondering, bro, you been saying You know, B, she been saying good shit. I'm like, man, this nigga seems like a model producer. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, this nigga crazy. This nigga. Okay, all right, yeah, I get it. This nigga go off the deep end anymore. But you been good and solid. You been sober and shit for a minute.
Yeah, man, I've been doing my thing, bro. Just I handle all that custody shit. Got my kids in line. Then the whole Marley shit took over. I've been good ever since. Your
ex-wife been back trying to holler at you since you've been popping.
Hell no, she tried to refile for child support. I literally just put the post up yesterday. I literally just put the post up on my stories yesterday where I put a celebration bottle where the judge gave me no child support. So I was good. No arrears, no child support. He said, "Bitch, you should ask for this."
Yeah, you know that money coming. She coming, nigga. She coming.
Fuck all that. Fuck all that shit. I had to hire a crazy lawyer to avoid child support. That's the only good thing about Nevada, bro. They take care of the dads first.
Damn, okay, well shit. Damn, all my baby mamas, I'm finna make sure we do our let in Nevada there for sure.
Yeah, you ready to divorce?
Don't do that in the South. Don't do that in Texas, nigga. I'll be used to. They gonna put your ass on the heaviest they can get, nigga. Increase it every time you increase, nigga. But look, y'all got any more questions for the boy Prince, man? This long live Prince on Instagram. I just followed you, bro. I'm Brock Flicks on there. I'm Brock.
I'm gonna try to find it, bro. Like,
yeah, I know your shit crazy. I DM you, but shout out to Whack, man. Whack that nigga, man. Cause I'm gonna be real with you. If you really being honest, I want one of the focal points of this to be. That's another one of my guys. That's a guy I consider a mentor. A lot of people on the stage do as well. Like, that dude put on a lot of people's stories that we don't really know about. He talk about some of them, but some of them I never heard about you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But for that to be that, you know what I mean? That's crazy, my boy. And I actually heard about you, just didn't know I heard about you because I done heard all your work. You know what I mean? But just didn't even know it was you.
You feel me?
You see what I mean?
That adds up to the bullshit that they were doing. I had all the records out, but they were holding my name down because whatever the fuck that was going on between me, Walker's mom, French, and Diddy, all that shit, bro, they tried to blackball me like a motherfucker.
But in the internet era, bro, as a man, I'm a big on accountability. I ain't gonna lie, you ain't got no excuses now. Cause like the real shit is everything's there for you. The platform's there, bro. We appreciate, like right now, right? You just got it. Nigga, you just changed a lot of people's perspective on just you even coming out today with the coming out, probably the worst words for you posting what you
No Diddy.
I'm done. No Diddy, man. Go.
Hey, look, I just want to say something. So are you going to still do your ghost producing or
fuck no.
Listen, you gonna put your name on everything, right?
My name has been on everything. The Grammys on that, everything. Unfortunately, what I did for Game on his last album was all co-produced, and Whack knows what type of fucking mess that situation was. My own bitch ass cousin tried to fuck me over on. It's just, listen.
All right, just make sure you do it right this time. But shout out to you. I went to Taft as well, so T house in the fucking building. Okay.
But just know that I'm not fucking around this time. And like Metro and Southside and all these top producers, Hit Boy, they better watch their ass, bro. I'm coming. Cause I'm not fucking.
Hey, let it be nice. Hey, Prince.
Last night I sent Whack a text. Last night I showed him how many beats just alone for Chuck that I got on the side, besides all the shit that I got going on already. That's in these rooms with Metro and all them, and these fools are gonna have to answer to me, and they're gonna bow down. Because at the end of the day, they always say the best is for last. When it came to me, Metro, Southside, Lex Luger, Mike Will, Zato, all that shit, bro. The best one, the one that took it the worst, karma, what goes around comes around, they're gonna answer to me. I'm the Cat Williams of this motherfucker.
Hey Prince, let it be known. Let French know what it is right now, man. You want to call him out? Call him out, man. Do your thing.
Hey, it's called out. They know it's coming. They know it's coming. They'll have to answer me. Hopefully, me and Southside can settle our problems because I don't know why old boy's still holding a grudge. Like, I ain't got hate for bro until he put his hands on me. But you know, I gotta sit down and talk with him, understand what his mental is, because I ain't never had issues with Southside except for him always just being a little hater on the side. We understood that, but I could live with that. I deal with haters. I'm in LA.
Nah, he pushed you into Drake. You gotta, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Like, it's a situation still. We will talk about it. We want to catch the fade though. It's nothing. Believe me, it's nothing. I've been to jail many times, took many punches in this face, and this boy did not go down. So I got a jaw of fucking concrete. So more power to him if he got the balls to want to fight me. I'm not no little dude. Let me put it like that. I'm not no little motherfucker. So they want to get down. They want to get down. But at the end of the day, I'd rather have a peace talk with old boy. But if you want to take it there, let's take it there. But Metro, though, on the other hand, he's gonna have to answer to me, bro, because I helped him so much. And, you know, what he did was foul, and how he worked around me and took my wave to get to where he is today was pretty fucked up, even though I helped him out to do that. And it was my call. But, you know, they're going to have to answer me. Me and Hit Boy and all them other situations, that's just going to be a competition. There's nothing personal with them. They just know that the motherfucking beast is coming, and that's that. That is that.
All
right, well, shout out to you. Thanks for pulling up.
All day.
Yeah, I always pull up, man. You know, now you got the Clubhouse app, so now you know where the platform is. If you ever want to get your shit off, fuck a Twitter rant, fuck all that, nigga. Just pop up in here, because this shit go viral. For your shit, you gonna see it everywhere. But right now, you got a lot going on with that shit you got, so it's probably gonna be, you know, coming from all angles. Man, whoa, we gotta fix that. I can't say certain shit right now with you with that shit you just, man. Like, all right. Anyway,
No Diddy,
man. No Diddy, man. No Diddy, man. Shout out my boy Prince. Wack pulling him in this motherfucker's the 100 side, man. Prince, we got 24/7 content over here. I don't know if you know what be going on Clubhouse, nigga. It's always popping over here, but you gotta pull up. They finna pull to the next room. What's the next room?
South.
We going to the South right now, man. If you want to keep joining in and pulling up, you can go over there and listen in, bro. But if not, bro, you know you family on this side. Any family, the Wack is family to us, my nigga. I'm gonna tap in with you on Instagram, bro. We appreciate you coming out, my boy. And we gonna pick something up. We appreciate you coming to the show, my boy. You been a real nigga, you know what I'm saying? And all jokes aside, I see your shit prospering in the future, my boy. And salute.
Appreciate it, big dog.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Uber Eats has groceries now? I gotta remember that.
You know, the best way to remember something is just forget something.
What'd you forget?
Hard to say.
I know what you forgot.
So that's the end of the audio, man. What do y'all think about Prince's story, man? It's interesting to say the least, describing his interactions with Diddy. It seems like Diddy has a pattern and a history of doing this. A lot of people have came forward. I'm not here to report whether his story is true or not. I'm just here to give y'all the content. So that the story in itself sounds crazy, man. I mean, to be put in a situation where Diddy, he basically just whips it out on you in the studio and kind of pressures you into working with him. Man, I would have punched Diddy square in his face, and all my music career aspirations would have went out the window that day. But that's just me. I don't know, man. That's a crazy situation to be put in, but I can see how some of these guys fearful of being blackballed in the music industry, because Diddy is a powerful head figure in the music game. I could see how some of them could be scared to speak out because they will be blackballed. Nobody would want to work with him. He did describe that Diddy called a dog and made a lot of people unfollow him on Instagram once he decided not to work with Diddy, once Diddy tried to assault him in the studio.